I was coming from campus around 8 o'clock in the evening. I was walking down from Main Road to the station, and I saw a car come behind me, so I stepped out of the way and I proceeded walking, and then a young gentleman came out of the car and came towards me, and I stepped to the side, but he kept approaching me, and then he pointed out a gun, and I screamed, and then he said, "Keep quiet." And obviously I kept quiet because, he has a gun. I'm defenseless. So I remembered that there's a SafeupApp. I downloaded it and I reported my incident, and I was surprised at the quick response.
And the Safety and Violence Initiative is an initiative that was set up to bring together academics across the university to find solutions to improving violence prevention and promoting safety. The idea was, can we create that pathway? Can we create a means of communication for students to communicate to the university, but also that would be university information that would be useful to the university about what is it about the space that's contributing to these issues. Once you've downloaded your app, and you've verified your email address, you're going to get various messages, but once the app is working, this is going to be your entry screen. So you're in trouble and you need assistance, this number will take you directly to Campus Protection Services.
When somebody reports an issue on the app, it comes through immediately on, there are 6 of us, I think, who get an SMS and an email as soon as an issue comes through. So then when we get those issues, we decide which department it should be reported to. Then we look at it and see if it's urgent or if it can wait, because most of the things we get are not urgent enough that we have to constantly be watching it. It's mostly maintenance or admin issues, like broken lights or access control, or doors are broken, or CPS offices aren't where they're supposed to be.
And what we've done is developed good relationships with the service providers, and it's shown them that this app is particularly helpful for them to improve their particular service they offer. The Jammy Shuttle was one particular case in point. It's also data that's helpful for them to argue for the resources they may need, to say we need additional resources to improve safety on Jammy Shuttles. And what it's done is it's provided additional information to the authorities such as Campus Protection Services to say there are particular areas on campus where students feel particularly unsafe because it's dark or there's suspicious characters around, and it's actually contributed with other data to Campus Protection Services, allocating patrol officers in those particular places.
Because the app isn't supposed to be only used for emergencies. We don't want you to, it's not supposed to be a substitute for CPS. So it's supposed to be preventative in that way. But it can also be a good way for emergency situations like that, where you can't phone and you don't want people to know your position, to have a silent way to contact and ask for help.
Students can, rather than complaining on social media, can kind of raise their issues through a particular app. All that information gets centralized, and that information becomes powerful, because in that way we can see where the real challenges are and we have evidence. And the university is supposed to be a research-led university, so if we have good data, then the university has to take us seriously.
We try and educate students at the beginning of the year what not to do and what to do and how to do it. Be safety, security conscious, look around you. Don't wear the headphones down the main road. Laptops not under the arm, iPhones, iPads in your backpacks. And students come, they're on our streets and they're not security conscious.
I think I'm definitely a lot more vigilant, which is a bit problematic because I was already hyper vigilant. I don't walk after 7. If there's no light, I try not to walk. I'll just take an Uber from campus, or I'll just stay at home. This is a platform where I can report incidences and where I can add to making the UCT community a lot more safer than it is right now.